Pennsylvania Democratic Congressman, member of the House Appropriations Committee, Matt Cartwright. Good to see you, sir. As always, we appreciate it on a Sunday, no less. A beautiful Sunday. There's a lot of other things to be doing, but talking to us. Does this change anything?
Nice to be with you. What are we talking about, Leland?
Well, let's talk about what Justin Amash said. First Republican to come out in favor of impeachment. Do you think this changes anything materially for Democrats?
A little bit. Justin Amash has always been thought of as an independent thinker, somebody who is not afraid to march to his own drum. I have heartily disagreed with him on many of his positions.
You agree with him on this time for impeachment?
What I agree with him about is let's not rush to judgment either way. Okay. You guys just quoted him as saying that, and I think he's right. We have to take a measured approach. I haven't read the entire 400-page Mueller report myself, and I think a lot of that will come out in the hearings that we're going to be having, and the American public will get a chance to really delve into the issues that are covered by that. I think he's right. Let's not engage in a rush to judgment, and it may be that impeachment is in the cards, but let's think about it.
Fair enough. Your home state of Pennsylvania, Joe Biden there yesterday, the former vice president at a rally in Philadelphia. This is what he said about the economy. Take a listen.
I know President Trump likes to take credit for the economy and the economic growth and the low unemployment numbers, but just look at the facts, not the alternative facts. President Trump inherited an economy from Obama-Biden administration that was given to him, just like he inherited everything else in his life.
All right, reasonable people can agree the economy in Pennsylvania is doing pretty well. 3.8% unemployment, record unemployment. Now we look at the Fox News poll about who is responsible for that. Nationwide, 44% of Americans say that Trump and the Republicans are responsible. Only 15% give credit to Obama and the Democrats as Joe Biden would like. You've endorsed Joe Biden. Is this the right talking point?
Well, I've endorsed Joe. He's from my hometown, Leland, and I've known him 20 years. One thing I like about Joe is, and I think a lot of people like about Joe Biden, is that he's unscripted. He doesn't have a bevy of handlers managing him. He speaks from the heart, and that's what really people believe. People trust him that he means what he says. Now, as far as who can get credit for a robust economy, that's an eternal question. Are you going to give credit to any politician at all? Really ought to be the first question.
Well,
but the other question is, when the economy is doing well, when we have low unemployment, I'm sorry, we talked over each other. When you have low unemployment, that's not the whole question. There are a lot of people that I talk to, Leland, that are working 2 jobs. And when you can't pay the bills with 1 job, you know, the unemployment rate is kind of irrelevant.
Noteworthy point. And this would be an interesting question given the district that you are from, Pennsylvania's 17th. You won in 2016 by 7% as a Democrat. President Trump won your district by about 3.5 points over Hillary Clinton. Give us the list of why that happened and why you think Joe Biden is somebody who could flip your district back.
I think the first point I want to make there, Leland, is we don't want to make the same mistake that, military leaders have made. Don't fight the last war. What happened in 2016 was President Trump versus Secretary Clinton, and that's a matchup that should be viewed as what they call sui generis, of its own kind. And you can't really translate that. You couldn't translate that to my congressional race, and I don't think you can really translate that to the 2020 presidential either.
All right, real quick before we let you go, was that Latin, sui generis? Because that would be a first.
Sui generis. Ask your producer. They'll tell you about that.
I appreciate it, sir. It's good to talk to you. As always, we'll have you back sometime soon.